Okay, so we are back for our next in our series on lessons in magic. And today I'm just going to be talking really quickly about mnemonic devices or why I collect stuffed animals and or why I'm going to be collecting them for the channel because that's actually what I'm collecting them for. Basically, I use these stuffed animals here on the channel as what's called a mnemonic device. What that means is that it helps me remember things. Uh, it helps me remember things I'm supposed to not forget or things that I'm supposed to pay attention to. Just by looking at it, it reminds me of the thing that I'm supposed to be reminding myself of. You may have seen characters in TV or movies who use some sort of a device to remember things. It could be they tie a string around their finger. It could be an actual device that they hold in their hand that helps them remember things, or it could be like an object, a MacGuffin, a red herring, something in the episode that they have to keep track of, and it helps you keep track of an idea throughout the whole episode. And so for the purposes of our channel, I've decided to collect stuffed animals to use them to talk about the various aspects that I'm going to be discussing here really quickly. So I'm just going to introduce you really quickly to the five that we have already. I still have eh, over a dozen that I'm going to have to eventually end up collecting here on the channel. So maybe we'll do like one or two a month or something like that until we get the whole cadre. But this is essentially who I've got so far, and I'll just introduce you to what each of them actually is going to help us do or help me do here on the channel. So, some of them you've already met. We've got Mr. Bun Bun, right? The one that reminds me of my grandfather. This is an Aurora Mione Tot bunny rabbit. They have so many different cute little bunny rabbits in this line that I was like, oh my god, I kind of want all of them. But this was like the cutest one for me. So I was like, okay, this is the one that represents me. I got to get this one. Okay, but Mr. Bun Bun, he's to remind me to behave myself. Mr. Bun Bun is the one that always wants to go and do a whole bunch of other things and do everything. And so I got to keep him in line because Bun Bun always has suggestions about what he wants me to do. And yeah, you kind of have to be like, okay, Bun Bun. All right, thank you. I appreciate that you want me to do all these things for all the people, but I also have to, be reasonable. So that's Mr. Bun Bun. Mr. Bun Bun is always the one that wants me to go and do a bunch of extra stuff. It's kind of wild and gets me to go and do stuff like that. And so Mr. Raddington is the controlling force, the one that keeps Mr. Bun Bun in check. Or this one is just to remind me, like this one reminds me of my grandfather, and so it's like I try to be nice to it. Mr. Raddington, it's to remind me to be nice to myself actually, because most of the time I'm pretty hard on myself, and Mr. Raddington just wants to live life. Maybe go to the refrigerator, eat a few things, and not have to deal with all of the crazy harebrained schemes of this one. So Mr. Raddington reminds me to just be okay to myself. Don't be too hard on myself. And Mr. Raddington is from a company called Apricot Lamb. I'll just show you that there. And they make also a very high quality product. I'm really happy. I like his little teeth in there too. So, gonna probably make him. Actually, I could show you here if I can find it. Yep, there we go. We actually have a little crown for him, and I'm gonna make him a little cape. So he's gonna be our king rat eventually. We'll get him all fixed up on the show. But that's Mr. Raddington, the one that keeps us in line, keeps us behaving. Okay. So who else have we got here? Well, I got two more. These are new additions to the channel. These are from a company called Wild Republic. I have here Captain Squawks. Captain Squawks has some very important duties here on the channel. Captain Squawks reminds me to mind my language, mind my P's and Q's, make sure that I'm not going into the sailor talk. Uh, and if we do actually end up doing some episodes on Sailor Talk on the channel, then Captain Squawks will definitely be there along with us to help us out. Captain Squawks also reminds me to not be rude, because it's often very what's the word I'm looking for? Tempting. It's very tempting to just squawk when people say things to you, and you just squawk back and you squawk back and you repeat, you parrot back what they squawked at you. And it's a habit, that forms sometimes. I had it ever since I was a kid, and I had to learn, okay, don't be a smartass. Sorry, I'll put a coin in the swear jar there, Captain. But just to remind me, just, you know, not everything in life has to have a response, and Captain Squawks can just, chill out. Remind me that I don't need to take everything quite as seriously. So that's Captain Squawks. And actually, let me just we'll do the honors. We'll take off the tag. There we go. Captain Squawks, you are now officially a member of the crew. I was gonna take off. Okay, let me just show you here too. I was gonna take off these tags, but the choice was either rip it or cut it, and I just don't want to hurt anything, so I've left the tags on. It is what it is. So we'll continue on here. Hard to name this guy. I was like, what do we call him? He's a dinosaur. So I came up with Dilly. I was like, Dilly the dinosaur. What the Dillio? What's the Dillio? So Dilly reminds me to be patient. That's one of the things that I don't have a lot of in life, is being patient. Even though I am a very patient person, it's like when I get into, he's gonna be here for when we're doing uh, what is it? When we're working on tools, man. Anytime we're working on tools, Dilly's probably gonna be somewhere around in the background somewhere, just to remind me, like, don't get too involved, don't get too invested, take it one step at a time, and like go through the process, trust the process, and like, like, don't stress yourself, don't kill yourself trying to do step by step by step just to get to the end. Take your time, take your time, there's no rush. Dilly's been around forever. He's a dinosaur, he's got a lot of patience. And most of the time Dilly just looks at me like, I told you that was going to happen. I told you. Look into the bin of all this stuff that's wrong and be like, "Yep, I told you." So that's Dilly the dinosaur. All right. So that's these four. I got one more here. I don't know what to call her. Call her Fauna. You know what I mean? For fawn. Some kind of dough, like a donut. You could call her. I don't know. Fauna's a lady, and she's going to be helping us with another project that we have, which is to do stuff to do with symbolism, stuff to do with uh, what's that, heraldry, and also esoteric symbolism, cryptology, like cryptid, exploration, but also we're going to be doing some kind of a mummers play here on the channel, and we need more characters for the mummers play. So she's going to probably be involved in that at some point or some way or something. But I needed some characters to be able to talk about topics that aren't necessarily related to me, or aren't necessarily related to something that, like, I have a need for a mnemonic device in order to talk about. So she's going to be one of the ones for the channel. She's going to be one of the ones that we use to talk about some difficult topics, stuff that's going to be probably in our Defense Against the Dark Arts series. But she's an important one. So, you know, represents a very, very important and key feature or effect or principle on our channel, which is honor. So that's my cadre. You also see the two little rascals in the back there, my two ducks. Uh, Peeps and Quackers. Peeps is the little one. Quackers is the big one. Peeps is just there to remind me that everything is going to be okay. And Quackers is there to remind me that just to keep going, keep on trucking. Everything's fine. We're good. So as long as I got my ducks in a row, everything's fine. And that's basically my introduction to mnemonic devices. These are obviously not the only ones that we're going to be using here on the channel. I'm also going to be talking about playing cards, tarot cards, magic, stuff like that. And so a lot of the stuff that we're going to be talking about is going to use symbols and different things as mnemonic devices so that we can talk about bigger ideas and use visual aids so that we can see what it is that we're actually saying or talking about. So hopefully that's been a helpful video here on the channel. I know that it may not seem like anything important right now or may seem confusing, but as we continue to go, I think that this will be a helpful video for people just to have a kind of primer on what it is we're even doing here or where it is we're even going. So just thought I should get that out, and hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll see you for the next one.